Okay, camera doesn't work. We get to
I figure if it's important enough that
get
they're
to
trying
try
to tell
the
me about it,
camera
they'll either
again
walk up to my desk to tell me
by
about it,
very
or they'll
quickly
ping me on
restarting
Teams.
OBS.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck them.
And if it's not important enough, I
Be right
just
back. Hold on.
don't care.
And now we just yeah. Banger. Now I did scuff my opener, but it's whatever.
Get ready to rotate. Rotate. Yeah, get up, Aisha. I think she took one too many.
Oh, I didn't ambush.
You got ran over.
This seems like a wipers.
Seems like it's time to go bowling.
So what? Mac, did you fucking blink through us?
Tell me how much you strike.
No.
I was
Brother-
just standing here. Sedella's right here.
Sedella's on my team.
Right.
How did I die and Sedella didn't?
Did I kill you?
Yeah, yes you did.
Oh. No, I was standing right here the whole time. I didn't blink.
You're like half a step behind me.
Yeah, that's
Probably
what
why
I'm
you
saying.
died.
I was just picking up an orb. I must have just missed somebody.
Nah, you didn't miss. You got your target.
Stop it.
How do you feel the incredibly impactful buffs? Because apparently they went live early.
Yeah, no, Mac, I'm looking at you. Actually ran into us
Wait, what
because
was
we
that?
were staying dead still.
Do you feel the incredibly impactful BDK buffs?
No, because I'm playing the wrong hero talent.
Can they
Damn.
nerf this boss by 50%, please?
Did every class's shit get pushed early? Or just
No, just
DK?
DK and Mage.
and
Mage.
Mage.
That's bizarre.
It's because they don't have a good version control system.
No,
And they're
they
running an
do
Azure
not.
stack.
Ready,
Blame
cleave.
Microsoft.
Not Azure.
Webs in 4, 3, 2, now.
I've never heard of having to get good, but this is ridiculous.
Try not to make doubles. Snow, you may want to move a little bit off yours. Let's go. Rotating. Get our auras, we're moving. Beat for the tanks. Macy, try and give me some room on the right. Not that you're in the way now, I'm just saying in general. Poison bombs first. And then webs coming in 2, 1. Rotate.
Sorry, I'm fucking.
It's a wipe.
I'm just dumb.
That's why we don't have Whisper. Were you lagging? Yeah, you're lagging behind.
I just didn't fucking rotate it all.
We just gotta do our dance.
Yeah, incredibly fun. You can see the fun that I'm having on my face.
Topple when you're ready. Hi, you ready?
No,
No, full zero.
you can start it over and I'll be ready then.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The excitement is apparent. Yeah. A speed. I'll crack open a cold one right after this pull.
Poison. There's a double on red. Rotating.
Yeah, this is a guild killer. This is a guild killer fight.
Oh, I found it.
So that I figured out what that was finally. Snow, that's you. You need to move away from that. From your point. Poison. Rotating. Moving soon. Beep beep. Webs. Rotating. Use personals here. Make sure you live it.
Here's your markers. We don't have markers down.
Red on blue. Sorry, red on moon, not blue. Blue on blue. We're going left.
Oh boy, I get to hold DPS again.
Remember, we will be going back to the right. Wait here, wait here, wait here, wait here. Don't go too far, tree. Go right. Waiting. Don't tempt the hitbox either.
You're joking.
We should not be playing with it. It is happening all the time.
Someone can get the blue out there.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Rotating. I think it's just a wipe at this point, though. There's nothing to really practice with this many dead. Still get in position. We'll just die naturally. Get in position red, and then we're rotating to the left after this. Nope. Stay here. Just stay here for right now. Fuck it.
Good rotate, guys.
Yeah, very good. Blue left and right. Red straight through. Take our orbs.
Make sure you go back and soak, blue team.
First Pebbles. Second would be Mike. Next K-Dog, go. And then Hobart after K-Dog.
Beyond despair.
You hitting your macro, K-Dog?
Oh,
you hit it.
I forgot about it.
Beyond despair. When are the
do you,
Hall of
like,
Fame
want me
nerfs?
to get
Yeah,
my macro,
honestly.
Or is it okay if I just like vocally call it?
Either is fine.
Okay.
Like if you don't want to talk to macro, is the better solution. But if you want to just yell it, it's faster and whatever.
Thanks for the follow.
I would rather just yell it if that is
Yeah,
perfectly
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Please don't actually yell it.
I won't. Don't worry.
I would be very weird out to hear Hobart yell.
Yeah.
Evening, Ren. Silken wasn't as cringe. Raid might be an all-timer. I don't know about that. I don't know what we're doing next week. I assume we're re-clearing Tuesday and then like not doing Thursday and then Silken Court on Monday. Like I assume we're not taking the full week off, but we're probably taking off Thursday at least. But raid leader usually goes over that at the end of the raid.
Webs.
For the next week. So we'll find out at the end.
Get off your things though, so you don't double up. Moving. Double it, ping. Ooh, hang on. Come closer to me. Thank you. One red orb's in the middle, about to go off. Oh, we're good. No one died.
Jesus Christ. Bro is really juicing it on that.
Rotating.
There's some doubles on blue.
Look for the swords. K-Dog, you got one of the doubles. Rotating. Beep, beep.
Not rotating, but moving.
Well, I'm back here. Oh, he's dead. Where did you? It's white.
Rotate?
Wait, no, it's white. It's white. It's white. When did you die? Oh, too many. I didn't even see that you died.
Why do you feel this fight is so ass?
Double killed me.
The fight is like, it's not even the fight that really sucks. It's just
Snow, do you know what I'm referring to when I'm telling you like to move to get off the orb thing?
Now that you say it, yeah. Didn't know it was an issue.
And I'm not even seeing everybody. I just see Snow because I'm holding hands with him because we're doing webs with our partners. But like, if you guys are spawning an orb, don't stand on the same orb if another thing is coming.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just please move.
It's like,
I don't know.
My
who
guild
stacked up
sucks
to cause
at
a
two
double on
things.
Blue side for Ig, but
like since the dawn of
There's
time,
six
my guild has been
doubles.
really bad at exactly two
I don't know why we're
things:
stacked up. It's only just
coordinated
because of, there's
movements
nothing else happening on blue side during
and
that time?
dispel rotations. We've been bad at that for fucking half a decade at this point. And this fight has both. It's so cringe. But we're also not good at like pre-planning fights. Like our prep before a fight is a little lacking. So that also doesn't help because this is a fight that is entirely planned and doesn't have a DPS check and is personal responsibility, dispels, mechanics, coordinated movement
Pop it in the middle.
the entire time.
Rotate.
Like, we're just cooked. As a guild, we are just simply cooked. It's all the things that we suck at, wrapped into one. Where is he going?
Rotating. I see no doubles on blue. Beep beep, new boss.
This one?
Webs. Okay, ready after webs, we're rotating. Rotating, everyone move. Red is starting on blue this time. And blue is starting on red. Get around your mark, loose spread, loose spread. We're going left. Don't play with the hitboxes, please.
Spread out.
Spread, we're going back right. We're waiting. Still waiting. We're no worry here.
Oh, we're way ahead.
Stop. Oh, we're stop, full stop. We're phased after this.
We're already phased.
Yeah.
Blue team is
Get
on
up
blue.
power. Get up power and you can honk.
Did we? How are we incapable
Red,
of
rotate
DPS
to left
holding?
as well.
Find your partners.
Yeah, gig stuck on me.
Please, God.
Remember, we're getting orbs.
Blue first.
Blue left and right. Blue left and right. Red straight through. All right, 1 Pebbles, 2nd Hobart. Hobart next, then Mike.
Jesus.
Hobart.
Mike next, then Phosphorus. Phosphorus next, then Sedela.
Fuss.
And then Aisha's too close. It's white. It went to Aisha.
Ah! Yeah, I know. Ah. Limited mythic boss. We struggled with them for same reasons, like Jade Fire Masters. Oh my god, I was a raid lead during Jade Fire Master. I had my own guild during the Zara lore. I remember that pain well. My guilds did not get past. Well, we got past opulence, and then we got crushed.
Magic.
The king, whatever his name was, Rastakhan, Smoker Rastaman,
Dwarf myself when I
Jamaica, whatever his fucking name is.
But like unyielding will AMS it off.
That fight was also hell because everyone had to know where they were going on at any given point in time.
AMS every Venom Rain, and you just don't
Yeah,
get the
that's
dot.
what I've been doing.
With like the portals and shit. It's a mess.
Yeah, whatever.
So that's not necessarily a case of Aisha being too close. Phosphorus, I don't think you were close enough to the boss. Because Aisha was actually standing on top of 2 tanks, and you just need to be like under the boss.
Yeah, like you literally have to be dead center of the boss, like literal inside the dead center. If you're like you want to push off to the side and.
I thought I was in the bus. Like I just like camera down, walked right under it.
Let me see.
Oh, you definitely don't want to down Kaiveza. This is a far worse hell.
I'm also looking.
Kaiveza is like an objectively good boss.
Replay and VOD. I'll look at it.
This is not. This is one of the worst bosses I've ever progged in my life. And I did prog Stone Legion Generals. It is up there with Stone Legion Generals.
Rotate.
That's what the flashback is for me.
Rotating.
That was not a good sequence, but that's all right.
Red will be
Make it
coming
work.
through. Beep beep.
Ads. Goody goody gumdrops.
Web's coming.
Where are we so far?
Rotate.
Me that one.
Remember, we go super hard on this intermission. So blue is starting on blue, red starting on red.
Watch round.
Tree, you just ran right into Mac. Guys, look, please get to your spots early and pay attention where we're going.
Fredo?
Spreading, go left.
Red has someone on red has to get tree. On left.
I got him. Don't mess with the hitboxes. Just be safe. We're going back right here.
All right, now I hold.
Waiting. Still on pace. We're good with damage. Too many. Still right. We can still practice this.
Blue team's on blue, red team's on red. Your frontals. Couple died during the dispels, but that's fine.
Let's go left.
Find your partners.
You're getting sucked. Blue, red, left and right. Blue straight through. Who did it? Mike. Okay. First Che. First Che, then Topple.
Okay.
Che.
I died it.
And then Pebbles. Pebbles and then Ig. Iggy and then K-Dog. And then Iggy last. Hey, we got it. Not exactly the way we were supposed to. That was funny, but... And Pebbles, did you know you hit your macro like right at the start?
We did it. We saw past the intermission and then the first dispel.
We just want
Ooh,
me to
go
call dispels on
crazy.
a cadence, and then we just assume that they'll be in the right spot for it. Like basically, just be in the spot when I call it, and you're good.
We can do that. I can even shift to it. I like the idea of doing.
I am
person
having
and
zero
then
fun.
next, and then
It doesn't
whoever
just
that
look
person
like
is,
I'm
will be
having
that
zero
person
fun. I
in
am
third,
having
three,
zero
and then
fun.
fourth, and then fifth.
I mean, I was just gonna call Hobart 3, 2, 1, Topple 3, 2, 1, Che
We-
3, 2, 1.
We can do that. It just might be really awkward if people aren't in position, and if they're just barely out of range.
I think we just
I mean,
do that
if
because,
they're
like, I
if they're not in
rather.
position, then we're not getting it
Yeah.
anyway.
That's true.
Like,
You have a point.
was watching the video, I realized the cadence thing makes more sense than it does.
Okay, I can do that.
Because I'd rather we just wipe to the person not being in the right spot at the right time when, like, you have the debuff and you're supposed to be there.
That's fine. We can do that.
I mean, I'll play
It's only tricky for
not
like,
PoE.
other sets,
I played a lot of
It's not able to
PoE
interact
1.
with this auto hammer. It's not letting me click.
Because it's
I have
spawning.
way more hours than I care to admit in PoE 1. 5,000 hours according to Steam. So I'll play PoE 2, but I don't know if I'm exactly excited about it. I don't know if you've ever played Elder Scrolls Online. I have not. I played a little bit, and then I very quickly realized
trying
that
to actually call it. I can.
I don't really care about it.
Alright.
I just couldn't get into it, and then I just stopped. I did like an hour and a half of questing, and I was like, this ain't it. And then I didn't play it ever again. Gonna stand here.
Rotating.
This is my spot. I shall hold my post. In the mighty eyes of God, I shall show no fear.
Rotating.
Rotating. Like a cuff.
Moving after the cleave. Beep beep.
I'm so brain rotted. Wahoo! Webs!
Rotating in
Wahoo!
3, 2, now. Rotate, rotate, rotate.
Weeha!
Breaking webs.
There is way too many orb. Why are there so many orbs? We have a tank dead, and a healer, and 4, 5 DPS. Wow! Go crazy! Oh my god! Oh! This is my penance for all of the sins that I've done in my life. I would like to atone. Chat, you will hear my confession. I did see my girlfriend's ankles before we got married.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
We're not married. I saw her ankles.
Yeah, we do.
Caught.
Someone just asked for a 5-minute break.
That's it.
Take 5.
Sorry. Just, I had to say it. The way that like the little like ball in the ankle was protruding out. I mean, peak, you know? Ah. Yeah, but thanks for the gift, much appreciated.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, Lisona, you're gonna think this is fun.
Yep.
And by fun, probably not. But I'm gonna show you what I've been working on for like 2 days.
I can't see it
and
on my VOD.
And it's cooked. But we're gonna show you anyways.
And if
because you're gonna like it. Programmer person.
Like you are.
The button. Yeah, I'm gonna show the button.
Oh no! That's why.
Behold. Behold the button.
Okay, then no, it was. Aisha moved at the same time as
So I'm
you were running
using
out,
a
you didn't get
package called
destroyed,
Love
and you tried to
2D,
bring
which is
up that
a
exact
game
second as
game
when it was
package,
spelled.
like a game creator package for Lua. And so the idea is
So yeah, it
eventually,
was just you weren't inside when you got this spelled.
like I set up a bunch of data structures here for Diablo 4 affixes,
No problem at all.
and like a bunch of magic numbers with like tick rates and whatever, and blah blah blah, and augments, and so the idea is we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Path of Building in a really dumb way for Diablo 4. Like a really, really stupid version of that. And so I have the button. Path of Building is a simulator for Diablo 4. So this is Path of Exile. And like you don't need to worry about what's going on here, but like it's basically, think of it like a rudimentary version of Simcraft for Path of Exile. And so like it tells you like your effective hit pool and like the DPS that you do and whatever. And so it'll like tell you like how much an item is worth. So like this ring that I have, if I unequip it, I lose 10% of my damage, right? 10% DPS. So it's basically like a planner, but it also simulates numbers. And so I have a button, and if I press the button, it dies. Because I don't have a function on the button yet. but the exit button works. Yeah, the exit button. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I also ripped all of the assets out of Diablo. So I have all of these sprite sheets for all of the Diablo 4 stuff that I chopped up that I can now use. The problem is that I actually had these assets under my source file directory, and Love 2D, which is the thing that I'm using to make the visual, like this is Love 2D. It can't see files outside of its file directory. So all of the assets need to be under here, which is whatever. It's whatever.
Ouchie.
But that's the cook. That's the cook right now. So whatever. Spent like 5 or 6 hours on it. The idea is that people won't be using it. The idea is that I will be using it. Because I'm making barbarian guides now. And the fact that I don't have numbers to attach to it, the fact that I don't, like, that I have to do all the math by hand is pissing me off. I've updated 2 guides and it's already pissing me off. And so I'm like, what if I just spend the time just setting this up and I teach it math? I actually try, like, I set it up in a spreadsheet. Let me see if I still have the spreadsheet open. Yeah. So sorry, flashbang alert. We did have a break, 5-minute break. So I've already been setting up like spell data in this thing. And after I was setting up the spell data, I was like, Why the fuck am I setting up spell data in a spreadsheet? Because, like, realistically, I'll need a solver, right? Like, I'll need to do a solver, and it's like a 40 variable. It's like a 40 variable thing. So I'm like, the spreadsheet's probably gonna break if I try to do an optimization problem with that many variables. Because if there's like more than 15 vectors, I am entirely convinced that the spreadsheet will just die. Like it's just gonna obliterate itself. So can't do that. So I'm like, fuck. I guess I'm just gonna do it in Lua. Like, whatever, man. Now, I am a Python and Java person. So I've been having a little bit of growing pains with Lua, because I am not primarily a Lua person. But that's alright. We make it work. We make it work. I mean, I do have an engine to run it. That's why I got Love 2D, right? Like that is the engine that can run basically anything. It's essentially a game engine built in, right? So I'm like, banger. Like, just fucking use that, I guess. And then I'm just gonna pretend. I'm just gonna pretend like the simulator is like a 2D game. Like that's the free preload that I'm doing. I'm like, what is a simulator if it's not a game, right? Like a 60 FPS game. I'm just gonna do that, and then GG. Like that's the corner I'm cutting. I'm like, it's just a text-based game.
Don't hit Che. Red team, do not hit do not hit her. Be careful of her. Be careful of her.
Like, you know, it's the same thing, basically. Just don't look at it, you know? Like, just
starting on blue.
Can I break down this mark fast enough? Okay, we did it.
Going left.
Stand.
Right, loose spread. We're waiting. Don't play with
the stand user could be
Slow
anyone.
down on damage. Still going right. Slow down on damage, please. Alright, just phased. We just stay here. Mic's up. Perfect.
Same color markers.
Remember, POW is calling cadence.
You
on
with
the
no
spells.
knowledge how to code? Yeah.
Red, go left.
Sadly, I know how to code. At least rudimentary.
Left and right is
like, obviously I'm not a professional
blue
coder
first.
or whatever. I'm not an engineer.
Red straight through.
But I know enough to get by.
The spells Aisha 1, 2 now. Hobart 1, 2 now. Mike 1, 2 now. Whisper 1, 2 now. Ruined wait. Ruined now.
Crazy, we
Look
did
where
it.
She's looking at, and then we're hightailing it there.
Watch boss facing.
We're gonna be getting 2 frontals.
Check boss facing. Get to your spots. Blue,
Blue
is
left and
first.
right. Blue left and right. Red straight through. Still call
Sure you
cadence.
soak blue. Mac 1. Now 3, 2, now. Whisper 2, 1, now. Iggy in the middle. 2, 1, now. K-Dog 2, 1, now. Omni 2, 1, now.
That's real good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that feels awesome.
Sorry, I snapped your dispel tree. The second time.
That does feel better, but which one is... Do you actually want to keep doing that? Did it fuck with your grips?
Oh, I see.
We're still... This one is just perma rotate right the whole time. We're just rotating right the whole time.
We did it!
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
go slow.
god!
Right, you stay loose spread, just go slow.
We
no
have
rush to soak orbs.
12 seconds to soak orbs. We have so much time.
Make sure we're staying
This is
opposite the other
proggers!
group. Don't go too fast. I'm gonna stay roughly opposite the other group. Keep going every time you dodge a circle. Otherwise you stay still.
All the time in the world. We still have 15 seconds on orbs.
Whoops.
Don't over rotate. Be careful. Be careful, Red. You may want to slow down, Tree.
Anyways, you asked if we took
I
a
know
break.
We're wiping as
No,
too,
we didn't.
But still, just like in general to get used to the movement, right?
No, I'm trying to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
We did not take a break.
We'd want to be pushed. Preferably.
Images of Weakauras that acts as a spreadsheet with cells and formulas that are entirely unusable.
Maybe
It's
it's
just me because I know I made it and there's just random code everywhere.
Now, the start of P3, we are going to have this storm going off while
Yeah,
we are doing webs.
yeah, that's basically... Yeah, exactly.
That's the difficulty.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing.
So boss is gonna spawn. Immediately after boss spawn, we need to go to sides.
So the idea, right?
Red is gonna go to the wall. Blue goes towards the middle here.
The idea, right, is I'm basically
So
gonna
we get this
recreate...
frontal, we would rotate.
Yeah, red is going to bait this frontal.
Wait,
you go to the wall.
frontal
you're gonna get
rotate,
gripped from the wall, and all the red people are going to move together. The blue people do the same as they have on the other sets. But for
Yeah,
the red people,
fine.
everyone, if you're first, everyone goes right. If you're second, everyone goes through, and you don't break your webs because you're about to use them for a charge.
That is correct.
But like, basically, right?
We're starting where red is at the wall and blue is on the inside. 'Cause
Imagine...
then the cleave happens, then you rotate left, and then we're in the natural position, yeah? I'm not
Imagine that I
End
have
up with
just
red
this.
still on the wall.
Like, just
You
this
wanna-
character
like, basically what's
select,
gonna
right? And then I
happen is
click
at the start
the...
of that phase. So
I
say
click
he
the
goes to the
button, then
same
brings
place
up a
here.
bunch of new buttons.
So instead of the entrance, instead of the exit, he's going to the entrance.
Because I have button
So
framework
what's gonna
now,
happen for
right?
red?
So I'm just gonna
You're-
click this
you're gonna come out
button,
here. It doesn't
which is gonna
matter if
open a
you're
bunch of
rating
other buttons,
off
and then I
to
can
this
pick a
side or
button.
off to the other side, you just want to be wall side, but away from like.
And so I'm gonna
north,
abuse
south
the
kind
shit
of.
out of my buttons.
You're gonna bait the frontal, then you're gonna.
And
dodge
so
into
like
here,
button,
and you're gonna get
GG,
gripped from
and then
right
like it brings up this.
like opposite the middle.
And I'm
So
like,
you do the
okay,
same
I
thing
want
on the other side,
another
so the phase
button
You can go here if you need to.
for like
start casting.
an
You wanna
aspect,
just
and then I
bait the
can pick
frontal
my
away from
tempers.
middle. You
So
move
I'm basically
in
gonna
the middle,
recreate
and you get
this.
gripped from middle against.
And
the
when I
middle.
recreate that,
It
I
is
can
also
then
worth
do my
noting we
40
need to be in
vector
that position,
optimization
like,
problem.
As soon as the second
But I
initial
have
lands, you can see
buttons.
where
Button
this
technology.
is there. And then I believe it is after the first charge, the red team, we just have to deal with the fact that
Button
we're not doing
technology.
damage to a new barrage. We're already moving to Spinner's new location. Like almost immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one cares about damage on the first.
Tables all the way
in
down.
Phase 3. If you're damaging him on the first charge in phase 3, you're probably throwing.
On that first set of ads, or on that
I
set
did
of
know
ads
that
for
you can
last
use a
time,
function as
should
an
I hold
index.
Lim there
One of my
and
data
save it for next set,
structures,
or just send Lim on that
like, this is the weirdest
on that
thing.
one.
One of my data sets is a list of all affixes you can add to an
Basically
item.
The opposite of what we do in P1, which is we're gonna.
And it's just a
double
file that says item mods.
do grips and mass grip on the second one.
And the
Yeah.
only thing in it
You still have cadence.
is a
probably,
return value, and it returns a
Not doubting, I was just
list
making sure.
of all the affixes.
Rotating.
That's all it does. It just It's not even a function. It's just a return. It's just a return call. I'm like, is that legal? This feels illegal. Like, it doesn't feel like I should be able to do that, but it lets me do that. So I'm gonna do that. Do I make the APL for Dungeon Slice? I make the APL for all Assassination Rogue. So that includes single target, AoE, Dungeon Slice, etc. Dungeon Slice is a headache, though, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong and are wacky with Dungeon Slice. So I
And we are
try my
rotating.
best to keep it human,
Get up.
but not like
You
fully
can roll.
optimized.
Whenever you feel comfortable, we'll be breaking this charge.
In general, the design philosophy I have around
Yeah, wait till the orbs, maybe.
the design philosophy I have around the APL for Assassination is that it shouldn't be too hyper optimized, because if it's too hyper optimized, then it just
recognize that,
becomes
Herbert. I see.
I should have called
less
something.
usable for players, right?
I realize.
No,
So it's
I
a
was-
little
I
bit of a
should've said
balancing
something.
act, but it's fine.
We can just die. Just stand in a cone.
Dungeon Slice is, like, not great, though. The problem with Dungeon Slice is that it is not
oh my God.
what we're looking for
I
when
thought
we're
I actually
thinking
killed Mike for a
about
second. I realized he's
dungeons.
trying to feign, and then that just happened. He actually, that
It's a
actually fucking
synthetic,
confused me.
right?
I was like,
It's like a synthetic situation that simulates a boss followed by small and large pulls alternating, which isn't entirely how dungeons work, but it like gives you enough example pulls that it gets close enough. But it's weird. Is it true they have an invisible character to keep you in combat?
That was
Yeah, what kind of? It's not an invisible character, it's an invisible enemy. So the way that Dungeon Slice works is it sets up the original thing, like a one target patchwork sim, and then it makes the enemy from the one target patchwork immune and removes that from the fight. So you have the original target from a one target patchwork, and it just removes that and then spawns in all the other ads. So like it spawns in the boss, it spawns in the ads. But the original thing that it made immune is untouchable. So you can't like get combo points off of it, you can't multi-dot it or anything. Like for the sake of like someone looking at the sim, the thing doesn't exist. Like it isn't real. It's just there because you need to keep the sim in combat, because each iteration is coded as one combat, right? And so how do you keep something in combat if your targets all die? Because if your targets all die, generally that means that the fight's over. And so that's the way around it, because the target doesn't die. It's there as the fight timer, basically. But you can't do anything to it, so it's whatever. What good for fights like Queen sim hectic ad cleave? No. For raid you always sim patchwork. There's no special fight style that is accurate to any raid fight. You cannot sim raid fights. Like specific raid fights. That's just not something that any sim supports.
Back up a tiny bit, Tree, if you can.
That's why we just sim one target patchwork, because we care about the boss damage more than anything.
Rotating.
At the end of the day, sims are a tool to be used.
Use personals, live.
They're supposed to give you specific information. You're supposed to use that information. It's not a one-button solve everything for me. Right?
Red is starting on blue. Yep.
Marcus, how's it going, man? Oh, get it. Thank you.
Going left. Right again. Don't mess with the hitboxes. We've learned our lesson. Slow on damage, please. Slow on damage, please. Please, like, stop. We want to go one more rotation. And here's this. All right, we're pushing right now. Keep going to the right. Keep going to the right. We still have orbs to soak.
Frontals.
Get up ruined.
Find your partners.
Go left, red. Go left. Yep. I'm gonna get up to daylight. Red, left, and right. Soaking orbs right now.
First one is Aisha. Aisha, 2-1 now. Mac, 2-1 now. Whisper, 2-1 now. Iggy, 2-1 now. K-Dog, 2-1 now.
This is less.
In positions, make sure we're opposite each.
Red, gather up.
We want to be north
Red,
south.
gather up on the ping.
There's going to be frontals, and then look for the teleport spot. Look for the teleport spot. Get the teleport.
Left and right is red. Red, left and right.
Blue goes through.
Soak orbs. Please soak orbs. Dispel's coming up now.
Mac, 2-1 now. Macia, 2-1 now. Ah, fuck. Whisper in the middle, 2-1 now. We're going fast. Iggy, 2-1 now. Omni, 2-1 now. Snow, 2-1. Oh, that's my bad. I started calling that late.
So for that one, we don't wait for them to jump to the middle, right? Obviously.
No,
I think,
we do 2
Yeah,
on the
I
edge
am
and then
I am
2 and
ethical.
3.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure I had that right.
I am ethical.
I might not have been in the right position. I don't know. If
Big
my
ethical
notes,
gamer.
I wasn't directly under the boss.
No, I started calling him late, and the second one happened right as he teleported. And I thought we could squeak it in.
You want
but
to
it was
see
not
the
quite.
shield damage? I'll show you the shield damage.
Rushed and got that before the now. So
yeah. No, I just started calling late. I was focused on positioning and I missed that it started.
It's chill. We're gaming.
Watch this shit. Ready?
I require another hearty feast.
Watch this shit.
Do a liver
Perhaps
feast.
from
Filter?
Dude, Captain D's or Long John Silver's, which is better?
Long John Silver's.
Amen.
None of the above.
This is shield damage across the entire night. This is the full night of shield damage.
But you can still have a better disgusting.
I would rather starve.
Really?
I am ethical gamer.
I've gotten violently ill from both of them, so yes, I would rather starve.
Ugh, I'm sorry. Cass got violently ill from something we used to make all the time, and now we haven't.
Here, I'll show you the 33 polls that we did on Thursday.
Silver's actually has decent hush puppies, but it's been
Do the same
probably 20
thing.
years since I've had it.
It's fried bread, dude.
Yeah.
You
Fried
can have
cornbread, I
bad,
think.
you can have really bad hush puppies.
There, look at this shit on Thursday.
Going home for Thanksgiving, my mom's making a fresh pan of cornbread in a cast iron skillet. So good.
Whenever we were at Sanibel, we had I don't know the restaurant. It was like a food truck type thing, but they actually.
I'm
had,
doing fucking healer damage to the shield, and we're pulling too fast, bro.
bits cut
It's
up
breaking
into
too
so good.
fast.
fried corn dog.
I'm full AFK and it's
delicious.
still too fast, bro. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, man? Look at this. The rupture is 40% of my damage to the shield. I can't stop rupture, bro. Where did I go?
Please eat if you have not eaten. Actually, no, we all ate. I can see the buff. Except for K-Dog. You take haste? That's weird.
Huh?
You use haste food?
Yeah. No, haste or mastery, but haste is a little better for me right now.
Damn. Rotating.
Do you think the big boy buffs are gonna make sub rogue better? No. I would be amazed if it made it better. I don't know any of the numbers, but it sounds insane to me, considering that Deathstalker was not played before. Yeah, I mean...
Move a bit.
Deathstalker just
And we
needs
are
to
rotating.
like play differently in order for sub to be happy. Deathstalker just plays like shit, man. Shoot. Oh, no. Got nothing.
We're going left. We will be going right. Loose spread. We can already slow on damage. We're waiting. No rush. Still going right.
Same
Get up,
markers.
get up, POW. Get to your teams. Red rotate right.
Your
Egg on top
partners.
again. Don't forget we have orbs after this. First left and right is blue. Red straight through.
Oh, that's dead.
First one, Pebbles.
I ate
2,
4.
1, high. 2,
Harper's a banger, yeah.
1, K-Dog. 2, 1, Ruined. K-Dog. Ruined. 2.
How many?
1,
I have 13 liked songs by Harper.
Sedela. 2, 1, now.
Are you an Arrow 808 guy as well? Arrow 808 is one of my favorites.
Positioning, Red, we're watching where they're going, and don't forget this is going to be our roars, everybody.
He's a bit more EDM though.
Wait, frontals.
Look where the boss is going
Look
now.
for
Do
safe
roars.
sp- Look for teleport spot. Get into position. Blue is first.
Blue, left, right.
We both groups went to the same side there. Blue should have been towards
Decky,
the
yeah.
exit in that situation.
Watch out behind you, Tree.
What else do I have that's in that realm?
They got it? I know people just dying, but
So what happened there keeps happening, like most polls, it's happening to some degree. Basically, after we do the dispels, all that stuff, groups are ending up like kind of scattered. So like if you imagine like there's blue team like all along this way basically, and red team is similarly all along the top half, and what happens is the frontal gets baited and people rotate to
Bones?
dodge,
Any
and then
Bones
we end up in a
enjoyers?
situation where we'll have like blue here, red here, because we never reset to a same position, and so we end up going to the wrong places when the boss then teleports. So what should be happening is after we do, like when we're doing the dispels, everyone who's not doing dispels should be regrouping like straight north-south. So like if blue is on the blue side, regrouping right here. If red is on the red, they should be regrouping right there to get ready to bait frontals. Because we keep just getting like shifted this way and this way and this way, and then we end up in confusing situations for the teleport where we have what happened there, which is that both groups right, and then grips got all kinds of fucked up.
Is this HDMI? Yes. That's crazy that you just know that. I'm terrible with song names. No, HDMI like the song from Bones that we're listening to right now.
rotating. Oh, you can get power up. Rotating. Beep, beep.
I mean, I assume they probably used HDMI cables to make it. You gotta connect to your digital audio workstation somehow, right? Monitor? Maybe DisplayPort? I don't know. Hell, maybe they even did it through VGA.
And we're rotating.
I don't judge. VGA enjoyers? Old school?
On same color markers, get ready to go to your markers.
For the blues near red.
Don't be super tight stack, loose spread. We're going left.
I'm gonna be super tight stacked. You can't stop me. I'm like Quentin Tarantino putting feet into another
This
movie.
whole phase, you want to be loose spread.
We're waiting. There's no rush. Slow down on damage, please. Slow down. Just slow down.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I thought I was one too close.
Still slow. Back to the right.
Push. Still rotate, still rotate, still rotate. Hang on, same color markers.
Rotate
Move.
left. Mirror blue.
Find your partner.
Left and right is red. Get out. Don't forget we're soaking.
You ever watched
orbs.
that bad movie he
Get
was
ready
in?
for
Quentin
dispels.
Tarantino? Isn't every Quentin Tarantino movie bad?
Aisha, 2, 1, now. Mike, 2, 1, now. Iggy, 2, 1, now. Sedela, 2, now. Topple, 2, 1, now.
Realign yourself.
Yep, stick back up.
No,
Rearrange
Fatebound is
yourself.
fucking awful. Anytime there's more than
Right a
one
little bit.
target.
Should
If
be
you
looking
have
through
more than
boss
one
into the
target,
entrance to the
Fatebound
exit.
is
We're
really
doing
bad.
north south for sure. Yeah.
Rotate, yes.
Yeah, get
Rotate
over here, man.
left.
You need one target and exactly only one
left
target.
after your
And
frontal.
only ever one
Left
target
after
and
your
no other
frontal.
ads. Ever.
K-Dog, egg, let's go.
The moment you get any
Find
ads
the
or any
boss.
other target,
What
it's
a boss
bad.
spot.
Why it
Red, left,
sucks in
right.
M+. It's like 10% behind in M+. It's really, really, really fucking bad in AoE.
This would be first two
This would be
dispels.
Mac. Oh, he's dead. 3, 2, 1, now. High, 2, 1, now. Iggy middle, 2, 1, now. Ruined, 2, 1, now. Shay, 2, 1, now. And that's end of phase.
Let's do one more pull, then we'll take a break.
Oh, I can't believe that reached.
I realized I made a small error. We should not be regrouping straight north-south. We should be regrouping on these markers. And then
That's
we can go
okay.
north, same as I thought. Or
That's
same as-
exactly okay.
Yes. You should end up straight north-south. I went back and looked at it again. But so we'll regroup on the marker, and then you'll go you'll dodge the frontal left and end up straight north-south.
I'm kind of get it.
Ooh. Well, no. If the markers are straight north south.
No.
Relative north-south. Exit is north.
Okay. Okay.
Bum, 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 bada, bada, bum. Ooh, some Dust Till Dawn. It's batshit crazy. 2 criminal village fleeing to Mexico and they end up in a strip club full of vampires. Yeah, most normal Quentin Tarantino movie. Least weird Quentin Tarantino movie.
Rotating.
I need to spell. Thank you.
Rotating. Going to the new boss. Rotating.
Need dispelled. Aisha.
Kaboom.
Oh, kaboom.
Wait,
I
what?
fucked our web. I fucked our web. My buff fucked our web.
Kaboom.
Your buff?
Like,
Yeah, this fight sucks. Fight sucks real bad.
Collect buff or die? Is that the new campaign?
I mean,
Let's buff or kill
didn't
rate.
think it would break it, honestly. I've never.
Alright, but
done either.
Raid Lead said a break. Is it Maple Story time? Poggers?
Exploded, actually. I think that's what killed him.
Wonder how much Maple Story I can do in 9 minutes.
Collect Norbills right on the boss.
Find out. I'll be right back though.
Alright, BRB.
I mean, that didn't matter. We broke our web quite a while ago. Not the unknown god.
Danger.
Oh no.
And think about Mark of Death.
Alright, so here's a question. A little bit of a shower thought. So we all know it yoink. Oh, not that. Yoink. Hello? We all know that caffeine is a vasodilator, right? Oops, cat is being crazy. We all know that caffeine's a vasodilator. So, by that logic, why don't we put caffeine into things like Dayquil? You know what I mean? Like, hear me out. Medicine enters bloodstream, yeah? Put caffeine into the medicine. Medicine enters bloodstream faster. It's like boofing, but for drugs that are legal. Am I cooking? I feel like I'm cooking. This is also incorrect. I mean, not for sleeping tablets, but for like, for like cough syrup. Put caffeine in the cough syrup. Or like what else? Put it in like Pepto-Bismol. Put caffeine into the Pepto-Bismol. That's my business idea. But not provide a crash later? Well, that's there. What you're feeling bad now, buddy. You don't take medicine because you're feeling bad later. You take it because you're feeling bad now. You see what I mean? Just take more. Yeah, that's my strat. Look, really, the idea is to just put cough syrup into a can of Monster. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest. That is the end goal here. The end goal is mixing cough syrup and Monster. I mean, yeah, caffeine makes you shit, but I assume if you're shitting, by the time you're shitting, the drugs will have done the work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it works that fast to where like you'd be shitting out medicine. You just put two together and it'll be the same. True. See, chat. That's what I'm talking about. See, now you guys are thinking like me. Now we're thinking. Now we're using our noggin. That's what I'm talking about. We can just create a fucking capitalist hellscape where the liability of drug side effects is placed upon the consumer. Because we wouldn't want to regulate big corporations. Why would we want to do that? That would stifle innovation. So we're just going to pass the liability of the side effects off onto the consumer. And then GG. You know what I mean? We fucking did it, chat. They put the caffeine in the cough syrup. Ah, God, I love capitalism. Need that shit in my life. I will radicalize everyone in this chat. I'm not overt about it. You will be radicalized. Just put cocaine back. Yeah. Coca-Cola original recipe. Just put the cocaine back in. I hear like throwback stuff. Like vintage throwback stuff is in fashion right now, right? Everyone's looking for vintage stuff and like, you know, rose-colored glasses and all that. Let's put cocaine back in Coke. We'll just deregulate the FDA until you can put cocaine back in Coke. That's what I think. We'll solve the American obesity crisis, and we'll make Coca-Cola a profit. The shareholders will love us, and we'll fix another problem. You know, it's two birds, one stone. Everyone's gonna lose weight, and the shareholders are gonna make a fuck ton of money. What's not to love? It's a flawless plan. Flawless two-step plan. Legalize cocaine, put it in the Coca-Cola.
Perhaps the dead may be resurrected.
Yeah, but like, think about it, man. If you can spin that too. Yes, people were dying because of the radium in the lipstick. However, right? What's worse? Dying early and looking pretty? Or having to spend your entire life trying to look younger? Like, think about it, man. If you die early, you don't have to buy anti-aging products. So really, radium lipstick is just saving you money in the long run. It's just a smart investment.
Topple is chasing an Amazon delivery driver.
You always got to look on the bright side.
We had one time where
they forgot to give you your new Keeb.
No, it was actually something. What?
An MOP. Our Holy Belly locked himself out of his house in his underwear. Literally.
I like these ideas. I like these ideas.
It sounds kinkish.
Cooking.
His roommate was
Cooking.
fighting with his girlfriend or something, and he had to go stop the
Hey,
domestic dispute.
what's worse, radium lipstick or silken court?
Nice.
In the winter, so everything.
We had something that Cass
The Red Hot
ordered
players.
was being delivered by FedEx, and for some reason they put like must have the recipient sign or whatever.
I think it's a close
3
competition.
days in a row, they never knocked or anything. They just put a slip on the door saying "could not reach tenant."
Those
What's
fucking
worse,
Asses.
And on
lead
the third
water
day,
pipes
I was
or
sitting there,
silken
like,
court for a day and a
stalking
half?
The GPS of where they were
Five
at.
5 hours
And
of
then
silken court,
I went outside and I
or
waited
your
for 'em, and I
entire
was like,
city
"Hey,
infrastructure built around lead pipes.
give me my fucking package."
You know, that's the antisocial driver who just wants to drop off and go.
The thing is like half of the time they don't even ring the doorbell. They just come up and slap the note on and run.
Which company?
FedEx.
All of them.
We take all the medicines at once, they'll fix all the problems.
I used to have issues with UPS. I don't anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
like 5 years ago.
like that's the thing, right?
FedEx
Like
here actually.
you take
Sit there
medicine.
and wait at your door for like a minute. They'll like
You know,
knock
like
twice
say you
and
have
actually sit there
cancer,
and wait for a
right?
minute.
Part of chemotherapy requires that like your hair falls
When I
out.
lived in the sticks, UPS.
Guess what
was
helps
awful
against
20
your
years
hair
ago.
falling
They would
out?
just drop-
Fucking
they would just leave
Rogaine.
packages at the wrong house.
So we're gonna take chemotherapy
I've heard
and then
about
just
it.
take Rogaine, and the two balance each other out, and like there you
So
go.
much for their money.
We fixed it. Problem solved.
Coles is a fucking drop off.
You got the fucking you got diarrhea.
On day one, they
Pepto Bismol. Doesn't matter where you're getting the diarrhea from. You just take some Pepto. You're good to go. Patch them up.
Don't fuck them. You can make mistakes. Don't make those mistakes.
The Coles
Free.
here,
It's
by
so
me,
free.
They got rid of that. That's no longer a drop off. We have to go
You
to
gotta
a Whole
think about it,
Foods.
man.
I was cashing in on that Coles bucks. You know what I mean?
So is my wife.
How much medicine does it take to beat Court, though? If you've ever listened to the rapper Future, I'd have to take so much cough syrup that I would be talking like Future. That is what is required of me to enjoy this boss. I need to be as faded as that guy.
Rotating. The rotatiest tape. Well, rotate.
I wonder if I can get reels on the stream again for Christmas chess. I did that last year. That was pretty cool.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're game.
The one-on-one Whisper Reels
We can
Blitz
get
tournament.
Tree up.
I can. Yeah, I don't.
Banger.
Take
Banger stream content.
my soul stone.
It's that I don't want to.
The entire chat
spots,
that's
red
like
starting
1600 plus going, no, why the fuck would you do that?
Like SpongeBob at the
And me going like, haha,
Blue
push pawn.
spreads, going left.
Hee hee, push pawn.
Remember, don't tempt the hitbox. We're going right, going right, going right.
Man, stop on the bots. Holy shit.
Yeah, stop, Giga, stop. Like, actually, stop. Still going. Please stop.
Didn't realize that was a double.
Still stop. We can still practice.
Now we can push.
We have made a death line on red. Good luck.
Not that bad.
Fade frontal.
Red move left.
Find your partners.
Left and right is red. Blue straight through. Soak your orbs.
Dispels Che in 2, 1, now. Power 2, 1, now. Iggy 2, 1, now. Iggy now. Sedela 2, 1, now. Pebbles 2, 1, now. Good. And we're dead because no takes.
Whose grip was that on the first ones?
We're double Avon limbing the first ones.
Okay. Hobie, were you dead for a lot of that?
I
Oh,
do the
you're
mob.
waiting until
Palm
the
do a
thing
lot.
goes off
Check
now.
in with me
Yeah.
and do your
just-
job.
I didn't send my limbs soon enough there.
Where's he playing Jane?
Also, like, what is the range for the web hole there?
Ay.
Because, like, me and Power were standing literally on top of each other, and I still got linked to topple.
It's
Yes,
not guaranteed.
Because, well, no, it is guaranteed. It was not guaranteed because I was dead.
Yeah, someone was dead.
I see.
You get
Yes.
linked to the closest person. So because Pebbles was the
That
first
threw
person to get
buggin'.
linked because he's closest to the boss, and I would normally be Pebbles' partner, he sets the whole thing off kilter
I see.
because I'm dead.
Unfortunate.
I read like 10% of the time it doesn't guarantee work.
Irony.
My bad.
No, it will, as long as you are like stacked with your partner, it will always pair the two of you. You're not, if you're loose spread, then you can't guarantee it. But if you are like pixel stacked with your partner, it will guarantee it.
I also wonder if that just causes a chain reaction where if one person is off center, then everyone else gets screwed up, and that's why they say it.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
does.
We were definitely pixel stacked there, but yeah, I guess
Yes,
because you were
if-
dead, yeah.
If any one person is missing or dead, then it will not do it. Then it will not reliably pair the same people.
Rotating. Rotating.
Whoa. Where are we? What are we doing? That's my spot.
Treat, move away. Okay, then we go. Yeah, you're good. Rotate. We can get you up, I believe.
You need to get me up, or Tupple's dead.
Buff him up, please.
This is the one where it doesn't actually matter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Loose spread around your mark. Don't make doubles, please.
Opposite color markers.
And we are going to the left. Going to the right. You can
Okay.
slow down on damage already
Stop.
preemptively.
Stop.
Slow down. Stop, 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 stop. Not even slow down. Please stop. Stay stopping. Alright, we're phasing. I took too many. No. Let's not go to 4. It's fine.
Blue just made in front of the boss here. Cool. Okay, we move left. Find your partners.
Oh, fuck.
Find your partners. Find your partners.
What are we
Left and
doing?
right is red. Get your orbs very soon. Here's the spell calls.
Pebbles, 2, 1, now. Mike, 2, 1, now. High, 2, 1, now. Sedela, 2, 1, now. Macia, 2, 1, now.
On marks.
Realign.
On your marks, bait the frontal on the marks.
Everyone on your marks. Che, Mac.
We're going left when the frontal happens. Left with the frontal.
Left and right.
Find the teleport spots.
Left and right is blue. Straight through is red. Someone on blue was a super lag
Yes,
behind
I
me.
did an oopsie.
Aisha, 2, 1. Pebbles, 2, 1. Go. Pebbles. Oh, we don't have healers. Okay. Mac in middle, 2, 1, now. Tree, 2, 1, now. Sedela, 2, 1, now. Che, 2, 1, good.
So
yeah, that run is brutal. Just gotta be faster, I guess.
I think you have to look at what your number is and then be ready to pre-position. Like
I
if you're
think it
not
means
1
to
or
the
2.
wall. I think it means to the wall.
Yeah, the teleport.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to watch the facing of the boss. You can't wait until he teleports and then
Yeah,
start
Cloak
running or
does
yelling
break
at
the
third
web.
time.
As
The
does
boss, like, turns to face where he wants support.
as
If you wanna
does
use, like, to
fucking
see where he's actually going earlier.
I just saw this.
if you get bubbled, get
I
bopped.
just saw this for the
Yes, we should
second.
overwatch
If a paladin tries to save you and
time in
bops
a
you, that breaks the
row.
web too.
Whenever we're doing the webs, by the way, like especially at the start, you can't grab 2 orbs because they're all doubles since we're stacked. We actually have people that are soaking 2, thinking you're probably soaking 2.
Look,
you're
doesn't
actually
break the
soaking 4.
web?
That happened to Ig that pull. I forgot who it happened to last time, and like I
Could've
get
sworn it
you're just
did.
going through the motions, but on that very
I know
first
Bop
pull,
does,
at bare
but
minimum, they're all double orbs. So if you take 2, you're dead.
the limitation on when you need to dispel is that it jumps to the closest target. So the person needs to get under the boss, and everyone else needs to be away from the boss. So if you have everyone, with a dispel under the boss, they just will jump to each other over and over and over. You can only have one person under the boss at a time. I think 5 get it? 5 or 6.
Hiccup, tell me when you're ready.
Huddle, thanks for the prime. Cloak dispels the debuff for dispels, but not the web. I guess that makes sense.
Goodbye.
Go, 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 go. Macy,
Would
go
be
on.
doomed. No, chilling somehow. Need to remember to ambush. Boom at a sub, I get an ahead.
Hold on, wait.
That's not how that's supposed to work. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? The moment you sub, you don't get an ad? Free blue
Yes.
orb.
We're dead.
It's
Might
absolutely a wipe,
Might
dude.
be cooked.
It might be scuffed.
No, this is the kill.
Winnable.
Meow.
Who pulled?
People not going to ring around the boss?
Did I get too
I mean, a
close?
ring around the boss.
You weren't cloaked and they weren't mind smoothed.
Mine smooth.
Marty said it was you.
I saw you standing there.
I don't know what you mean by in a ring.
Just wanted to give the bosses a hug.
Like, I don't think you understand the jump distance is crazy. Like the spell was under blue. Like let's say the spell is under blue. I was standing here doing my transmitter and it jumped to me. Like you have to be max range melee. If you are like anywhere close, it'll jump to you, and then you'll have to do another round of dispels. Like it is not forgiving.
Oh wait, pull zero. Where you go, Mike?
It is not forgiving in any way. I mean, it'll also jump to people who already have the Dispel, right? Like, there's no way to do it except to isolate the person who's getting Dispelled. Just how it is. No matter what you do, you run into the problem of you need to get one person isolated in order to Dispel, and if you don't, it'll start bouncing.
Rotating.
Is that too far back?
We'll need Macy out. There's a web that didn't get popped in melee.
Rotate. Yeah.
And that's a
Oh, good
double.
one.
It's white. It's white. The non-popped web is because Macy had died and it spawned on a melee.
Locked in? I am not locked in at all.
Oh, betrayal.
It's just an awkwardly
My brain is off, bro.
frontal and
No thoughts in my head.
Toss like barely hit the edge of my circle when he blinked. So
Literally brainless. That's me. Music is incredible. I'm just shuffling through my liked songs right now.
Yes.
Thanks for the follows, guys. Big thinker to no thinker. Yo, so true.
Oh, so for phase 2.
Big true.
Usually the shady overlaps is the webs into the debuffs. Make sure you guys use personal for especially if you get the debuff. And,
Yeah,
like,
brain
the
off,
ones that
brain
you
off,
use.
press and venom. Boss charge, neuron activation, hit Kingsbane.
If you need to there, because
That is the play right now.
have been really spooky for
That is the
people.
vibe.
Like for people who have it are like getting fucked by it, and it'd be good to use personals for the web / debuff. Like the web isn't like the ball yank.
I am playing Egg Trinket, yes.
But ideally for the magic debuff.
I'm playing Egg and Transmitter.
So you can't lose people there.
Am I cringe or am I based? Who knows? Maybe I'm both. Maybe I am both. I mean, Egg Trinket played perfectly is so far ahead that even if you play it wrong, it's like it's good enough. You know what I mean?
Rotating.
I gave up on M+, I'm gonna be real. I have all the gear I need. I mean, I'm like 636 right now, right? I don't care anymore. I have not done an M+ run in like weeks. I just the gear is not the issue anymore. The problem is us. We are the problem.
Rotating. Tree, don't forget to back up a little bit. You can't plant there for this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
Gonna back up on me. Hey, yo.
Rotating.
When is it my turn to be happy?
Today,
Stage
you were about to be run over, dude.
I know what I was doing.
Heart attack. I wasn't so much looking at you as I was looking at someone with the fucking gas pedal, man.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
I
have
mean,
gas pedal.
I M plus early in the season for gear,
Left.
but after a certain point, you know, I'm just like, I don't need the gear, so like, why am I still doing
Sled.
this?
Please don't super stack. Going right.
Get mic up after intermission.
We're waiting. You can stop on damage. Just stop. Preemptively stop. We actually have a triple stack right on the square. Waiting. Get on our marks.
Be down a healer. Moving left. Find your partners.
Egg come out, yeah. Blue left, right. Red straight through.
Is personals here?
Watch out, so.
Mac 2, 1, go. Macia 2. Oh,
Oh,
hi.
God.
2, 1, go.
Jump to me.
Sedela 2, 1, now. Omni 2, 1, now. Whisper 2, 1, now. Yeah, not enough healers.
You do vaults to get myth track
Apparently,
catalyst.
I angered Phosphorus in a past life.
Where? What
'cause
do
he
you think?
absolutely just
so that's-
kamikazed me.
That's
Do you think I
twice
don't
now.
get
Do you,
myth
like,
track
purposely
from
didn't keep
my
doing it? What's
raid
going on,
vault?
Boss?
No, it was just like autopilot. Because like most of the night, I
We
have to
re-clear every week.
blink to the other side. I'm just being dumb.
Also, the only myth track piece I could still get
Yeah,
is
sorry,
chest.
I suicide bombed a rune.
Chest
Dan,
and
for a
ring are
minute
the
there,
only two
'cause
slots
you
that I can
said
still get. Everything else is
blue
myth track
goes
or
left,
crafted.
right, and my brain was like, go through.
I was
But
wondering.
you
who
isn't a
did that.
general
Yeah,
player.
sorry.
Sure, yeah. I mean, general player does tens for
I seriously
myth
thought
track.
I oversoaked blues
Yeah,
at first.
that is true.
Do we have a feast?
Big Feasta.
Feasties.
Started feasting on it all.
Feasties. Feastables.
In a crowd of peepo. True. A pull timer in this economy? Unreal.
Rotating.
Bang, bang. Bang.
Rotating.
My Keystone Hero achievement and mount. Man, that's a good start. That's what most people play for, right? I mean, actually, probably less than most people. I would assume you're already in the upper echelon of the player base as a whole if you got your mount. That's why it gives a mount, right? So.
Rotating.
Give the mount because it's an achievement that people do not get, typically.
There's a bunch of red orbs that need soaked.
Red orbs in the middle. Move, red. Move. Move, snow, snow, move. Just look out, don't run into a fucking teammate on the opposite team.
Oh god, I fucked up.
I didn't mean to. We were just surrounding that. That's what happened to me in Hobart like 10 pulls ago.
My mark! During the intermission, no less.
Did the boss just not swing at you, pal?
Correct.
The boss, where I DPS hold?
Don't question it, we just accept
Going
it.
to the right.
And it doesn't matter because I'm not
stop
doing
already, you
damage
have
here
to
anyways?
stop.
Ah!
Don't play with the
Not
headlights.
my mark.
Don't take
Let
too
me
many
eat
orbs, that should be
orbs,
enough.
man. Let me eat orb. Oh, not that many. Ah. Oh, that's not what the. Ah. Freya.
That's my bad. I shouldn't have
Don't knock.
I thought you were the other side.
Yeah, I thought
Find
you
your
were the other
partners, find
side.
your
I shouldn't have rezzed. Get to your partners. Find your partners, find your partners.
Left and right is going to be blue. Straight through is red.
Someone
I don't even know what the mount looks like, I'm gonna be honest.
It's just white. It's just white. We don't need to.
Asia, 2-1 now. Pebbles, 2-1 now. Mac, 2-1 now. Voss, 2-1 now. K-Dog, 2.
Oh, the diamond mech. Yeah, okay. I keep thinking that it's like themed to the raid for some reason. So I'm like, it's not a spider.
That's your win rush usually there, Ruined, right?
Like I would have remembered if it was a spider, you know what I mean?
It sounded like a very tired yes in Spanish.
So I mentioned this before, but this is relevant because we had that happen here, and it'll be relevant on future ones where we're not guaranteeing the partners. When you get the left right split, if you and your partner both go left, never
Mech
go
recolors
back
Pog.
towards the place that you came from. Like if you imagine you're on blue getting gripped towards red and you split left and right, you should never be taking steps back towards blue to break. You should be always moving forward when you do that. You're either moving forward or you're moving left right. You are never moving back.
Which side are you talking about, Omni? Specifically.
Wait, what do you mean?
In your DM there.
Yeah, no, so those are scarab spawns. That and the graph on the far right, where we're just getting farmed, that's the P2 for scarab spawns that you're holding your limb. And we're just getting absolutely fucked.
Where we lost?
Right, but they spawn like 15 seconds
yeah.
before you left.
Yeah, no, I'm just honestly, I'm just.
Does
I'm
your
not
raid
gonna
leader ever
stress it
make use of your stream to enhance the
That's my
strategy?
bad. I'm just in a
Yes.
bad spot, and I just need to.
I
Find
link
a
my
better spot
YouTube
to
VOD
stand
at
immediately
the end
and
of every
press it.
night.
I'm just kind of waiting for
basically.
the debuffs to go out to see if I get one or not, and then figuring.
But
it
they
out.
don't force people to watch. They just do it for their own review.
Like
Mid raid, no.
like half our DPS dead, so they are
Mid raid, they have shadow play.
So
They don't need my stream for that.
They're also spawning way spread.
Very, very far away. Yes. Like when I'm kind of like on POW, it seems they're
Shadow
very
play
far
is
away from me. He
like
should have
an
his limb going.
Nvidia thing
They're
where
I have
you
going,
can
and I have 40-yard single grip in there.
you can
frequently.
like
Two of the three
rewatch
out
the
of
last
range of
like
me.
20 seconds
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm
You like
having
hit
to,
a
like,
button and it
kinda
creates a clip.
Run around and pick them up with grips. I'm finding, but I mean, yeah, I am definitely hitting limb way too late there.
And that's fine. I was just making sure. Like,
Big hype for the goblin stuff.
I had to use.
There's a topple standing out here.
Oh
There's
no!
He
Couple
hit
who's
yes
dead.
on the ready check. Wait.
Uh-oh,
He
Raggy.
probably just had something come up. That's fine.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
I was gonna say I did not pull when someone said BRB.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
I did my little gust of wind out and noticed there was a player standing there. I'm like, oh shit.
The delivery person is in the walls.
You know the best part about this fight? The best part about this fight is that it is gonna die. About the best thing I could say about it.
On my shoe.
On your shoe?
Oops. Yeah.
Are you wearing shoes while you raid?
No, but it's the shoes I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So.
Oh no.
Some free fragrance and shine.
It's just a free polish, you know.
You guys wear pants or no?
Fort.
No pants, but shoes.
Butt shoes.
Butt shoes.
What's getting you guys?
Priest
Brain damage.
fortification with the mind. Thank you. I saw the mind smooth go out and I was like, what the fuck?
Peak gaming attire is no pants with the wingtips.
What the hell's a wingtip?
Type of dress shoe.
Dragon thing, you wouldn't get it?
Like, yeah.
This type of dress shoe, yeah.
That ain't right. Rotate.
Look, if that ain't right, I don't want to be right.
Well, okay, so stop.
Jump! 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 Wahoo! Wahoo! I love jumping. Is topple part of SimC? That is a complicated question. Because what do you define as part of SimC? Am I part of SimC?
Rotating.
By what definition is one part of SimC?
Do your markers.
Red starts on blue.
They did not implement abilities. No.
We are going left. Do not int.
So I'll give you my definition, which is like kind of how like
Going
theory
back to the
crafters
right,
talk about
look
it.
at your debuff. Make sure you're not gonna oversoak orbs. Thank you, K-Dog. Waiting. Don't mess with
There
the
are two types of SimC people.
Stop,
so
damn
to
it.
speak.
Stop, dude. We're about to fade. Stop.
There
I'm
is
sorry.
theory crafters, which is what I am,
We phased.
Yeah, we're fading. I figured that. That's crazy.
and theory crafters. We generally don't do anything in terms of like implementation of stuff. Like we don't implement the actual logic of like what's in Envenom.
Blue first. Red straight through.
What we do is we do the APL.
Stay close.
So we teach the sim how to play the character.
Aisha 2-1 now. Mac 2-1 now. Whisper 2-1 now. Haiku 2-1 now. Iggy 2-1 now.
Group back up.
Yeah, group up. We're going
On
to
your
our
marker.
markers.
On the marker. On the marker.
Then there's the actual engine people, like the actual SimC
Remember, we're
devs,
watching which way
is
he's
what we call
looking.
them.
You rotate left.
And the
rotate
SimC
left. Watch where he's
devs,
looking,
those
now
are
do
the
yours.
people that are actually implementing
Left. Look the frontal.
actual like logic.
Go. Get to your spots.
Blue,
So
Blue is first.
Topple does some implementation for Demon Hunter.
Dispels? Get close for.
He doesn't do anything for Rogue. I don't do any implementation. I purely do APL.
Macia in the middle. 2-1 now. Whisper 2-1 now. High 2-1 now. K-Dog now. Just go. K-Dog go. K-Dog go. Fuck
I
it.
had him, dude.
I was on cooldown. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, no, I started calling that too late. That's
I wasn't sure if I got betrayed there, if I took too many orbs.
trade.
I ran into you.
Did-
I could not break my web with my partner.
Hold on.
Yeah, so by that definition, I'm also a SimC guy because I also seen like I also do git commits. But my git commits are all APL.
Dot is not fun.
They're not
but it is
engine.
Not going to kill you quickly. It'll take like a solid 10 or 15 seconds to kill you. So the main thing there is getting out of the way of the other group and then worrying about breaking and soaking. That's why, like, when we do...
He does more than I do.
This happened with Pebbles
because
and I.
he implements some stuff
We were
for
on blue, we get gripped
for Demon Hunter.
We get gripped under boss.
I don't.
Pebbles and
I don't
both go
implement
this way,
anything
we
for
both go
Rogue.
left. When
This is
that
not my
happens,
job.
You should never go back this way
So
towards blue.
there is a
What
lot
should
of people
happen is
involved
you just
and a
go
lot of moving
continue
parts.
onward towards red, and one of you can go far, and the other can continue on straight.
And
you don't need to go. You don't.
I
you should
am
never be
somewhere in that
backtracking
machine,
back
but I
towards
am
the
not the person implementing
Otherwise,
anything.
you risk hitting the red team, which now is going to.
I
be,
am simply
what the red
optimizing.
team's going to be doing is the red team's going to be coming through blue.
I also
and then they're gonna
do
be coming this way.
the profiles, so like the stuff
Right
you'll see
here,
on
where you both are
Simulation
now
Crafts, like those profiles, or like the stuff on Blood Mallet. I also do
Would it be
those.
cleaner if we just dedicate
Sometimes
to
depends on the
doing
depends
both
on the
of grips,
patch.
picking up orbs, and then deciding to break then once everything is final?
Yes, if you have not broken from the
Topple's
right
main
left,
thing
that's
is
what you
WoW
should do.
Analyzer. Like he does WoW Analyzer stuff.
Like the right left will auto break some people. If
He
you have
did
not
WoW
broken on the
Analyzer
right
for
left, then
Assassination
you can
Rogue
worry
because
about
I
soaking
called
and
in a
breaking.
favor.
You should never be going back into the area.
And he
that you
updated it, but that was like
there is no urgency to break the web.
Aberrus, I think. I think he did it during Aberrus.
You could sit there with the web.
So
for,
me and
you know,
him,
a
we
solid
worked
45
together to get
seconds
it
and
working
you'll be
for
fine.
Aberrus.
You just need to break it eventually.
And then he didn't have the time to support it anymore, and I couldn't be fucked. So it like didn't work for a mirrored or so.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to interrupt.
And then like a month ago, some random dude that like I've never heard of him, no one knows who he is, pushed a git commit for the Assassination WoW Analyzer, but no one knows who he is or what he does, or like no one's ever talked to this dude. And so, like, we don't entirely know what exactly is going on with that.
Spike.
Someone seems to be, like, maybe updating it, but also not really, because he cleaned it
Oh,
up
good, keep going.
and then, like, didn't update it past that. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that.
Mic up.
Rotate. Rotating.
Remember that guy in Discord asking about the Kingsbane analyzer? It must be some other guy, because when I looked it up, the guy doing the updates to WoW Analyzer just is not in the Discord. Like, he's not even in Ravenhold.
Rotating.
There's a red orb still.
One SP, so thank you. We're good.
It's just standard talents. You can find them on
Watch your
Wowhead.
teammates. Make sure you're not stepping on them. We should be okay.
Your markers.
There's no practice. We'll be losing one roar.
We're gonna slowly lose people on blue team to soaks, but
Left. I don't think so anymore.
Not in this
Going
phase.
Right. Loose spread, remember.
Pretty sure we can slow.
Stop. We're good.
One blue out here.
I'll go chase it down.
On the marker.
Go left, find your partner. Left, right, red.
Person?
Stay close. Soak the orb.
Che. First. Che. 2, 1, now. Pebbles. 2, 1, now. Hobart. 2, 1, now. Whisper. 2, 1, now. Oh, we're.
I had 2.
I did it.
Someone died on the boss, so we only did 4 dispels, I think. I saw one
Yeah, I had.
disappear.
You're back up.
Or it went to Hobart and he got 2 stacks.
Ah, okay.
You're up on markers.
On the markers, on the markers. Baiting frontal.
I sacked myself
Remember,
for it.
watch where the guy's looking. K-Dog, can you win rush blue group? That was red group. Roar, here we go. Left, right, blue. Blue spread, red.
Pebbles. 2, 1. Hobart. 2, 1, now. Tree in middle. As soon as it teleports. K-Dog. 2, 1.
Means I get to keep doing
now.
Maple Story dailies while I'm AFK.
2,
I mean, not
now.
AFK. I'm definitely watching the fight.
We can milk that a little bit more, but you
Yeah.
don't need the damage right now.
The good thing about streaming, right? Like, look at
I
this.
just spelled at the very end there.
Playing Maple Story, but I have my screen
I just
up.
looked at a cast timer. I thought.
And
it
when
was
I
like,
change this, like when I turn off the display capture,
3 seconds.
it goes back to
Okay,
World
I
of
missed it that
Warcraft,
one time.
right? So I can see World of Warcraft on my monitor, like in the preview of OBS. So like while I'm doing my dailies, I can just like look over onto this monitor and I can see the fight going on. So I know that everyone just died and the fight is like released. So I'm playing MapleStory, but like I know when the res comes
Also,
in.
in the
It's
intermission,
so broken.
What do we got to
That's the
do to
tech,
stop
right?
getting hit by
Like
this pie slice?
crazy. Now I can just tab in and res, and it looks normal.
Probably need to ask you.
Man plays so much Assassin, he's multi-dotting games.
I mean, it's multiple people all night. It's not like
I
it's
mean,
one
yeah,
person.
kind of.
It seems like it's people rushing because, like, on Red.
Well, no,
definitely
because
see
I'm
people
playing both
jumping
games
ahead when
on
they shouldn't
screen
be.
1. I'm not.
Yeah, like it feels like it has to be.
I'm not gonna
greed,
play MapleStory
so-
on screen 2.
I'm coming top. I'll hang on.
Are you talking about which one are you talking about? The intermission or the?
Yeah, the intermission pie
And one
slices.
screen is
I feel
OBS
like
time.
Every intermission.
One
except
one
for
screen
one
is
of
for
them, we have
chat so that I
someone
can talk to
dying
you
getting
lovely
hit
people.
by a pie slice. Wow.
Pie.
I don't think it's great. It's just
Pie.
like, oh, like-
Tasty.
No, like
Tasty
it's
pie.
just people are running like they don't pause when they should be. Like they don't pause on the correct
Trying to
slice
shoot the
basically.
gap.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are definitely people
'Cause-
on Red running ahead. Like I see it every ball. I don't know who it is.
I was having this
I do
issue
it with
a lot
disadvantage because then I
yesterday.
can get 3 on that set and 3 on the next, and it makes orb soaks easy.
Yeah, they do that already.
Yeah, we go
It's like
me.
super safe for us.
Or I
Yeah,
guess
me and
I'm
High
afraid,
are
but-
doing it.
Call me Dr. Disrespect the way I be talking to my chat. Pause. Not like that though. Huh? What? Like who? I'm talking. I like talking to my chat. like popular big streamer who talks to his chat. Dr. Disrespect. Huh?
I was talking to top on a different channel.
I'm just talking to chat, man. It's not that deep. Don't read into my statement. I'm just using a big popular streamer as an example. Ain't much to it, you know? It's like there's no hidden meaning. Ahem. Why do you think my name's Whisper? Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh, God.
Rotate.
Yeah, 2-time back-to-back wipes, baby. That's me. Except I'm the 200-time back-to-back.
Get him up. Get him up.
Whispering on Moonguard. Me talking to the 4'2" Volpera on Moonguard. This fight's blue. I'm losing it. This fight's breaking me, man.
On your markers.
Going left. I'm just not gonna do damage.
Your purse.
Going right? Brother, we're holding damage anyway. Start to slow down if you have not, and just... Please stop damage.
I wasn't doing damage to begin with, man.
And you can start to push. We're gonna get one more rotation. Keep soaking orbs and keep moving.
Fuck me.
We can still practice with one tank. Good luck.
Didn't
Go on our
Dragonflight ban
markers, we're rotating
ERP?
to the left,
What?
mirror.
I have no idea. As
Go
much
partner.
shitposting as I do, I don't know the intricacies of ERP, I'm sorry.
Blue first.
Blue, red straight through.
I know it seems like I would be the guy who would, but I
Spells
assure you I
are
do not.
Power first. Power in 2, 1 now. Mac in 2, 1 now. Foss in 2, 1 now. We got an extra. Macia in 2, 1 now. Omni 2, 1 now. Hobart very quickly. 2, 1.
Group back
Alright, I
up.
tried to
yeah.
grab the
Recovery.
scarab there.
Hey, just practice.
What's causing
still.
deaths there? Is it just
No,
egos, or-
try and stay alive. Practice where the boss is looking. Get on your markers. Get on your markers. We still need to practice this. We're not used to it. Get on your markers. Rotate left at the cleave. Keep the fucking Blood Death Knight up. Oh my god. Look where he's going. Rotate.
Keep the Blood Death Knight.
Red, left,
Red
right.
first.
He's angry. Oh no.
Soak orbs. Soak orbs.
Dispels. Power is first. Power in 2, 1 now. Mike in 2, 1 now. Whisper in middle. As soon as he teleports, Whisper 2, 1 now. Oh, the deaths just made it.
We're fucking gaming, bro.
I don't know about that.
Bro, we're gaming.
Look
I
at
don't know
that.
if I'd call that gaming.
Gaming so
It's-
hard.
I mean, it's losing game. How am I
Engaging
alive?
in game-like activity.
Okay, now I'm dead. And I took
Oh,
that
you're
snowy
alive because you
tree.
got Paints Up and Renewing Blaze.
Invincible.
Yeah, the debuffs are mainly just people debuff, just taking a lot of damage because it's the webs into the debuffs. And
We
I-
had
Mine
I'm
was
not- I-
doubles on blue
Yeah.
in the intermission. And then so on.
I keep forgoing to press my
What the
CD.
hell?
How many
killed
wipes? Way too many.
Fish? Oh, melee. Oh, that must have been when. I wonder if
Yes,
when
both
Pow
tanks were
died.
doing
192.
Big Soka.
That was not a blood death.
I
Amen.
think after the grips, we really, really have to stack. Healing will become much better.
Yeah, after the after the grips and the soak, we should be basically just planted, stacked on our opposite sides.
Lowest percent, like 45.
Sorry, I'm ready. I was just trying to get locked.
Half health, half rate dead. Just keep going. You get to 0 with 0 alive. Yeah, that's true. Math is adding up. As a certified math guy, checks out. Like that, right there. Like that. Yeah.
Rotate. Rotate. New boss.
Name every number. True.
Rotating.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum.
Let me get him up. I'll get you up. Let me do my burn here.
Yeah, go for it.
Get to your markers.
Getting you up. You can buff him. Loose spread. Go left. Remember, we're going right. Stay loose spread. No doubles. We're waiting. Stop damage. Just please go slow. We're over. We're super quick. Stop, stop, stop. We can pick back up now. Keep soaking the orbs, please. Ooh, yeah, it's okay. We go.
Fine. Big frontals. Find your partner.
Near, find. Red, rotate. Left and right is blue. Get close, get close.
Pebbles in 2, 1, now. Hobart in 2, 1, now. Iggy in 2, 1, now. K-Dog in 2, 1, now. Ruined in 2, 1, now. Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
Oh no.
I was holding it,
I
but
should have
it
called
bounced to me.
I should have called to milk it. I called now and Ruined walked out because he should have after
Yeah.
now, but I should call to just hold that a second.
What do you think about pre-popping Deathmark and Trinket right before he goes away for red breaks? Nah, it's awful. Not good. You lose so much uptime on your Deathmark that it's whatever. I know that if you look up in Lords, you'll see it, but it's literally just because there was one Chinese rogue that did, like, I swear to God, like 25 sales of Mythic Court. Like Mythic Silken Court. And he just flooded fucking Lords with, like, his cooldown timings. And so people are like, oh, well, it must be good. So then, like, there was a bunch of other Chinese rogues that picked that up as well. And they had a shit ton of all of these Chinese rogues doing weird timings where they deathmark before the web. Because it's like a self-contained community that, like, doesn't have any, like, connection to, like, the Western community. And so you just get this mismatch in translation where, like, you look at Lords, you see a Chinese rogue doing something, and, like, they cooked something, and it might well be right or wrong, but no one knows. They just blindly copy it and then GG. But if you ask me, it makes no fucking sense. I have no idea why they do it.
What's the best dish at Thanksgiving?
Italian stuffing.
Stuffing's pretty good.
Stepsister.
Has to be Italian stuffing specifically.
Family clapbacks.
Does anyone actually... Okay, is there anyone actually cooking, preparing, and hosting? Also, Res Topple.
The cook doesn't
Yeah,
seem
dude,
good
of
based
course,
on how
every
their
year.
teams performed.
I mean, we do too, but I'm wondering if like
So,
everyone here just goes and expects.
I've
food, or if
collaborated
actually
with
hosting.
Chinese theory crafters before.
My family's Thanksgiving.
Like they came, they like showed up to Ravenhold and they were like, "Hey, like we have some ideas. Could you test some
There's
ideas?"
a 2-liter and some chips.
And I'm like, "Sure, whatever."
It does not.
And just
Damn,
the way that they as a community go about optimizing stuff is crazy. Like
I love and hate Thanksgiving.
the standard like Western way to optimize Sims
working all day
is to go about it conceptually, right? Like when Shiv is up, you should Envenom, for example. Like that's a very conceptual thing. Or it's like, oh, finish on 5. Like that's also a very conceptual thing. Where it's like when something happens, you press this button. The way they optimize is completely different. And I don't know if it's like a difference in like schooling or whatever. But the way that they go about it is they will look at a sequence and they'll be like, I don't think that this sequence is correct. And they'll optimize it for that specific GCD. They'll be like, at 18 seconds, it casts an Envenom. That's wrong. Like, that's how they go about it. Which, to me, is insane. Like, I don't... Like, I can't do that.
Rotating?
Because you end up, like, hyper-optimizing for some situation that maybe happens once, maybe happens twice, maybe never happens, and is just, like, a fluke, right? I'm like, it looks good enough, right? Like, sometimes the sim might play it a little bit incorrectly, but that's fine, right? Like, that's more human than a sim. Like, the fact that the sim sometimes does a little bit of weird stuff, like, humans also sometimes do some weird stuff, so that's fine. Like, that is acceptable to me. I look at it and I'm like, okay, like, it's fine that it's doing weird stuff.
We're good.
Because that makes it more human and less tasks, and that is the goal. Cool. And they're like, nah.
We can get her up.
GCD 7 here should be a Shiv. And I'm like, but it casts it at 9. And they're like, it should be at 7. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't care. Why does it fucking matter if it's GCD 7 or GCD 9?
Stepping on the beach.
I'm like, oh no, my Shiv came in half a second late. Like, what?
There's gonna be a blue one out in the open.
And they're very intelligent people. They're very smart. Every theory crafter I've talked to from that region is incredibly smart. But the difference in the difference in like procedure.
Stop,
you know what I mean?
Stop.
The difference in
I almost
procedure is
guarantee we're
huge.
facing Ellie, but just
That was
stop
a
damage.
double. Fuck.
I also AFK just hit the shield.
Loose.
We've pushed.
Get on your marks.
Get on the marker.
Going left.
Left. Find your partner.
I don't hold a grudge or anything. It's just very strange. It's just a very strange way to go
Left
about
and
it.
right is red.
But I guess that's just the difference in culture, right?
Get close. Soak orbs. Personals.
Okay.
Foss needs a
2,
defensive.
1, now. Boss in 2, 1, now. Iggy 2, 1, now. K-Dog 2, 1, now. Omni 2, 1, now.
Jesus Christ.
Stack it back up. Markers.
We have no tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not tanking
Yeah,
anymore.
you just got fucking slammed. Look where the boss is going. Look where the boss is going. Go.
Follow the teleport. After this frontal. Look for the teleport. Look for the teleport. Follow the teleport.
Left, right, blue.
Ready for dispels. First one is Che. Che 2, 1 now. Pebbles 2, 1 now. Mike to middle as soon as he teleports. Now. Foss 2, 1 now. Ruined, milk it. Ruined 2, 1 now.
Hey, Sally. It's going all right.
Giga.
I mean, we're getting to P2 more consistently.
We don't have tanks.
Yeah.
We don't have tanks. He's
No,
walking
I guess,
around
yeah,
one-shotting
no, you're
people.
right, you're right. I'm looking at it, you're right.
We have made it to second intermission, yeah. We saw it once.
Us is going to come back on green after the intermission.
But it wasn't that bugged. It was a little bit delayed, but it wasn't bad. It was a manageable delay. But yeah, I don't know. Like, in the theory crafting space, there is a growing trend towards like new theory crafters where they will hyper optimize and treat sims like Taz, like tool assisted speedrun, like that sort of thing. Where it's like it's a robot, it must play perfectly. Which is very much not how sims are designed to be. And you'll see a lot of like older theory crafters will often optimize stuff that are like downgrades. Like they'll make the sim worse on purpose.
Is there anybody who feels very strongly about holding cooldowns for the intermission? Like, is there anybody who's like, if we don't go the full duration, I am fucked for Lust? Is there anybody who feels that way?
I will not have a bomb limb up for
Yeah,
when the
I
odds
mean,
spawn.
yeah, that's part of the thing, right? And so like
It's like, well, it's like
the whole
by
Chinese way of optimizing
like 2 or
GCD
3
by
seconds,
GCD,
or
and like the new age
like
of
20
Western
seconds,
theory crafters
20
that
to
are
30
like, I'm
seconds
just gonna
if we miss
sim
one
until
full
Raidbots gives
rotation.
me a bigger number. Like, yes, you can do
I
that,
think I might be wrong.
but it's
But
not
it seems to
usable.
be off when we push too early.
And so like some of the things that you'll see
It's just too
if you like pay attention to theory crafting channels is you'll see people that are like optimizing a huge ass fucking line. Like a gigantic conditional. And you read it and you're like, this is like, what is this doing? So like
You're
it makes
using
it
it on the
one,
first
it makes it less manageable for people who are like trying to contribute. But for two, it's
Double
also
behind the
just
second.
like an absolute fucking nightmare to try and play like that.
Second is the one that's like actually a problem to manage.
And yet that is the growing trend. The growing trend is we
pay all
optimize to make raid bots spit out a bigger number instead of we
like,
optimize
can we
raid
push
bots
and
to play like a human so that it can give me actual like recommendations. The worst part, honestly, is like half the time when people do that kind of stuff, it doesn't even like affect the sims. It just puts the number up. So it's just needlessly complicated for no gain. Like if it doesn't change, you know, like if it doesn't change like a stat weighting or it doesn't change a like talent or whatever, then like who cares? Like if you optimize something and it makes Master Assassin better, like cool. Like you just optimized Master Assassin. That's fine. Like that's great. We love that. But like just changing a line to like rupture 1.5 times more in a 6-minute dungeon slice. Hey, does it really matter? Like, it's not making haste any better. It's not making mastery any better. It's not changing any gearing recommendations. It's not changing any talent recommendations. But it's 2,000 DPS better, I guess. So, you know, whatever. Cool. Grats on 2,000 DPS, you know?
Loose spread. Don't make doubles, please.
Bigger number, Pog. True. True, bigger number, Pog.
Go right. Being chill.
Go spread out.
Stay loose. There's a couple deadly orbs on the red orbs.
Gotta chill.
It's full stop.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, like, the things people will do for 0.2% is insane.
We're all soaked.
Find your partner.
Going left, red. Find partners. Yep. Left, right is blue team.
You know, like, there is such a weird dichotomy
Hobart is first. Hobart, 2, 1, now. Matt,
where, like,
2, 1, now. High.
and like this
2,
this
1,
fucks me over every
now.
time.
Iggy, 2, 1, now. K-Dog, you're bilking. K-Dog in 2, 1, now.
Sorry, but those two
Reline,
scarabs
reline,
are
reline.
way too far away for us to grip. Unless we like run close to the middle or
Realign. Okay,
whatever.
it's fine. It's fine. We talk about it later. Realign. Realign. Get on your markers.
Get to markers. Get to markers.
Rotate left. Watch where the boss is looking. Do roars now. Left and right is blue. Loose spread.
I'm dead.
Oh, good luck on red orbs. Dispel's going.
Power is first. Power in 2, 1, now. Macia next. 2, 1, now. Whisper in middle. As soon as he teleports. 2, 1, now. High. 2, 1, now. Iggy. 2. Oh, Iggy, milk it. Iggy now.
Big plus.
Got him. Now get ready for phase. Stay where we are. We can just stay where we
Yeah,
are
it
for
was
the
over
start
by
of
green.
this. We're going to be going right, and we're going to continue going right. Don't move too far until it's safe.
Way too quick. Bot
Then
me
move
again?
through. Next orbs. Spread out for orbs. Spread out for orbs.
Don't get the
under the
spike. Don't get
boss.
the spike. Don't get the spike. Okay, I'm
Touch the
danger. Don't
spike.
get the spike. Do not touch it, blue. Howard.
Sorry.
I thought I had one more time.
New orbs. Spread out. Red team, you're too fast. Blue team, we need to move pretty far. Good. We've pushed. Onto the new, or onto boss. Onto boss. Onto boss. Red should already be on the wall here. Should already be baiting the frontal.
Yeah, it's true. CT is probably better on this fight, but I
Should be
can't
center
justify
facing.
it.
Get ready to get gripped. Every red is going right. Red are all going right.
Red, right?
Blue goes through. Blue breaks. Red, you do not break. You are stopping the charge here. Hold your webs. You're
You would
stopping
go
the
through.
charge
Yeah,
now.
you would go through and soak those orbs, and then everyone would be stopping. Red would be right in the middle of the room. Keep staying alive during this. Oh, I thought we had 3 and 2 of them were stacked. I'm sorry. And then as soon as that happens, again, you're not doing really much on that
Odyssey
vulnerability. You're going
universe.
straight to the range boss. Wherever.
I don't know. There's some pretty good looking rogues.
Yep.
Sorry for talking in the middle there. I just was like,
Progress.
very hard to describe this.
Progress.
And we can see it right now. But yeah, those 2 bugs were like just way too far away and like way out of range of our limbs. And then like Pal said, he has 40-yard grip. I only have 30-yard grip.
That was
so,
the first.
I
that was the
grabbed
first
them,
intermission
but
with
I
everyone
would be
alive.
running
That is
dangerously
best
close
pull.
to the middle of the boss, and like that's how I've picked up a buff a couple times tonight. So
If I were you, I would try and go around a little bit. So I think you had the very unfortunate circumstance that 2 of them were healers and they're focused on not wiping the raid.
yeah.
One of them was definitely on me.
It was you and Macy. I was trying to control them as much as I could. I was stunning them and exhausting them. I was actually peeling and not doing much.
The other problem I noticed
I
is
was
when
dead
we
when
get
they spawned, and normally I knock them in.
we also when we're running through when we're running straight through, I'm watching people like run like way out here when the circle ends like here.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to go all the way to the back. Just
So-
get outside the circle. You're not dropping more orbs.
If you're going you're talking like after the pole and you go straight forward. That's what you're talking about. Sidney?
Yeah, and people are like booking it to the wall almost.
Okay, it's simple. If you get pulled straight through, you still break left and right after you go past the orbs and just out of the AoE. That's it. You don't have to go all the way to the actual wall. Just left and right.
So,
Sorry, everyone's ready. Go ahead.
I cannot emphasize enough. There is no rush at all to break your webs. Like half of our positioning issues right now are people just panic rushing and like popping a billion movement abilities to break their webs and ending up out in Africa. You do not need to rush your break webs.
I agree. They should be nerfing this boss.
Like, deal with them as you need to. You do not need to rush out to Egypt to break your web. It is fine to sit with it for a little while.
Just which are you double A bombing? I'm sorry.
You double A bomb the second ads in P1 and the first ads in P2.
Ah, okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh god, what is this?
Rotate. Yeah, red orbs are quite weird. But doable. Rotating.
Sorry, I was.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, get her out. It's fine. No.
Webs are gonna be
You
fucked up.
you take it. You take it. You take it. Yeah, it's fine. We can just do a mulligan. K Dog,
Tree
be
and
ready
I-
to.
No, Tree and I got it. Tree and I got it.
True. That's true.
Tree, I'll break mine first, and then we'll do yours. So
Tree,
don't
get
stand right on it.
Tree, get
There's
off.
going to be an extra weapon melee.
Yep, I'll break mine.
No, it.
Coming to
it's
you.
fine.
Nope.
Nope.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mulligan. We do one more.
Yeah, if I'm to make North Stars, I don't think they don't spend that anyway. Remove the second charge to spell set? Maybe. Hey, Zero, cool. Thanks for the raid. My raid's over in like 10 minutes though. But thank you. How you doing, man? We saw the end of second intermission, dude. We saw P3. Freedom. The end of the tunnel.
I think it might be worth doing a poll where if you
Is that
go
a
straight
cat?
through
It is a
with
cat.
the class poll, you just don't worry about breaking your webs. Like
That's
fuck
what I was
'em.
trying to emphasize when I spoke up earlier. Like, it does 100k and we have 7 million of health. Like, just really don't worry about it. We have so much time afterwards.
I'd like to do that.
Paw print.
I gotta unbind Infernal, man. I'm trying to cast it every... In position for webs? Rotating.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Rotating.
That's bad. Or what the fuck?
I'm pinned.
Rotating.
So one more red orb.
I don't know who got it, but you're an MVP.
I got Aisha.
It was one of the
Get to your
warriors.
markers.
Looked like power.
Left.
My bad, Mac. I just dropped that way out there.
All good. I get it.
Get ready to go right. Don't do doubles. Doing good at slowing down. Keep it slow. Keep it slow. Alright, we'll be pushing now. Get it on markers. Rotate left.
Find your partners.
Do not break your webs if you go straight through. Red, left, and right. Blue, don't break
Oh,
your webs.
fuck.
You're good. Don't break your webs.
Somebody has to cover number 4 as well.
Aisha first. Aisha in 2, 1, now. Power. 2, 1, now. Boss. Oh.
And everyone's dead.
K-Dog 2, 1, now. Omni. Oh. Omni 2, they're dead. Just not gonna be able to get that. That went all
Yeah.
kinds of south.
Well, what happened?
Ah, boom.
Did they jump?
Power got
Thanks, Silly.
betrayed,
Thank
it
you.
looks like,
I think that was
which
last
then
pull.
went
I
to
don't
the
think we're doing another pull.
And then it just fucks everything with cadence. So someone was
Yeah,
in the middle if he's
It
running.
went to
that way.
phosphorus.
Because 50 pulls
and
get the range to do
it
their
was
shits
mine spell, and I
correctly.
saw the
Yeah.
one, and I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's the spell.
Yeah.
so I just dispelled it. Foss.
I mean, for
Betrayal
us, it
is
was
also
like
on the healer, which
trying to get people to remember to do the dance, and then
Betrayal.
the dispel order was bad too.
We are done. And as for for that, let me ask this while we have all the healers here real quick. If we have a healer die just for the sake of prog and getting through it, it reassigns who's doing 1, 2, and 3, right? It just the
Yeah,
order
they
goes
go
the
just like
same.
a healer
But
pool.
yeah.
So, but the fourth dispel will need to be covered, right?
Mm,
It'll
okay,
cover
in
all
that
of them.
situation
Just
where
might
Jay
be.
dies,
I don't know what the
conceding.
plan is for next
it's like
week.
Snow up to 4, and then me to 5.
Right. So
yeah,
what?
I just forgot. At
But
the moment.
I'm just saying if
at least we
if
got
it ever
good
needs to be
prog.
covered, I
Should
can
die
just
next
cover the
week
fourth
if we
one,
raid
so
next
there's one
week.
healer
I don't know
die.
how
I can
it's
just
working
do it
out with
together.
Thanksgiving.
It's only really a problem.
If it doesn't die next week, it'll die the week after.
Yeah.
You can cover multiple, but I don't know.
But yeah,
But they
It's
could have
not
to be
something to
like,
plan for. Is my point.
yeah, like they could have to be like 2 healers with it or something like that.
I don't know.
Or 3.
Hopefully freedom, and then Ansaric,
Like
and
a
then
double
finally
or
eternal
something
freedom
like that.
until next patch.
So it's your double A bombing.
Boss is so miserable, man. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good night, good rest of your day, wherever you may be. Have a good one, bye.